Hey friends, it's Mrs. Household. I'm back for another day of social studies. Today we are going to continue talking about our family, and I can't wait to find out more members of your family. The past 2 days, we've been talking about family members that live in our house. Today, we're going to talk about all the family members that you care about. Now, we are going to be drawing and coloring them later, so I want you to start thinking in your brain who are the special people in your family that really, really, truly care about you and that you care about them. So you're going to think really hard. Yesterday, we drew some moms, we drew some dads, we talked about our brothers, our sisters. Today, we're going to talk about other people in our family. And everyone belongs to a family. And we're going to talk about the different people that are in your family again today. So I want you to take a look at this picture, and I want you to think how many people are in this family. Let's count them. Put your finger up towards the screen and count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people are in your family? Think in your brain, how many people live in your house? And I want you to whisper count on your fingers. How many people live in your house? Go ahead and count. I'm going to listen. Ooh, some friends said 5. Some friends said 3. In my house, I have 4 people. Me, Mr. Housesidon, Emma, Grant, and Wrigley. I have 5. All right, friends, I want you to think about how does it feel to be part of a family? Think of some of those feelings words we talked about when we were learning about what makes you special. Maybe when you are part of a family, it makes you feel happy, excited, surprised. Think about those words and think about how does it feel to be part of a family. Think about how you feel in your family. And on the count of 3, I want you to whisper out one way that you feel being part of a family. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I feel happy. Tell me yours. Oh, a lot of friends feel happy being part of a family. Boys and girls, today we're going to think about who is in your family. And up here on my special chart, it says adults. So like a mom, a dad, a grandma, a papa. Over here, it says children, which means you, maybe your brother, your sister. Babies. Some moms just had new babies. So some friends have a baby or a baby brother, a baby sister at home. You're going to think about everyone in your family that's an adult, a child, or a baby. And we're going to be drawing a picture of them today because I want to know all the people in your family that are special to you and that make you special. So you're going to get a face. You're going to get a bunch of faces. You're going to draw a face for each person in your family. So if you have a mom at home, a dad at home, you're definitely going to include them. If you have a brother or sister and you, and then you can think of all the extra special people in your family that you care about. So your cards are going to look like this. You're going to draw the adults, the children, and the babies. All right, so, I did an example one for you, but this says baby Trevor. I don't have a baby at my house, but you're going to color in the face just like this, and you're going to write the name on the line. If you're a Zoomer and you're at home, you can ask mom or dad or someone special for help. If you're a roomer and you're learning at Truly Hills, you're going to sound it out. You can always raise your hand for help. So we're going to hop out of our slides. I'm going to show you what I made with my pictures. Are you ready? Hey friends, I am so glad we've been being such good listeners and learners talking all about what is a family. And today we're going to start the first part of a 2-day project for social studies. So the first thing we're going to do is find this piece of paper. And today you are going to be writing your name at the top. All right, so once you have this paper and your name's at the top, I want you to listen very carefully because we're just going to do part of this page today and we're going to finish tomorrow. So this paper says family member cards. Now, you'll see it'll turn into a card because we're going to be cutting out on the dotted lines. So this is a bunch of pictures of faces, but they're not colored in yet. And earlier in the week, we talked about the people in our family. Do you remember my pictures? I had me, Mr. Housesidon, Emma, Grant, and who remembers my dog's name? Wrigley. So today, we're going to talk about not only the people that live in your house, which is what we did on Monday, we're going to talk about everyone in your family that you care about and that you are close to. So this is a perfect time to think about your grandma or your grandpa, or maybe your auntie or your uncle live with you. So you're going to spend some time today decorating, labeling, and coloring in the family members that are important in your life. So the first ones that I'm going to write about are the same ones that I talked about in my previous picture. So you're not going to be drawing you today. So don't forget, don't draw you. The first person in my family that I really care about, who is it? Mr. Housesladen. Then I'm going to talk about Emma. And then I'm going to talk about Grant. Now today, we're not including Wrigley because do you see any animal faces here? Nope, just for people. So I have Mr. Housesladen, Emma, Grant. Someone else I really care about is my mom. Who else? My dad. Then I'm going to think about, gosh, I have two sisters. So I'm going to write one of my sisters' names, Julie. Then I'm going to write my other sister's name, Kim. And then I'm going to think about who else do I really care about. Friends, between Mr. Housesladen and I, we have 38 nieces and nephews. So I'm not going to write my nieces and nephews today. I am going to think about my sister Julie. She has a husband and his name is Chris. And then my sister Kim, she has a husband and his name is Dave. So these are going to be the people in my family that I care about the most that I'm going to color and draw and decorate today. If you're at home and mom and dad can help you write the names, go ahead and do it. If you're in class with a teacher, you can start by drawing their pictures and the teacher will come around and help you sound out or spell or write the names in their family. So the first thing you need to do is think really deep down in your heart who lives at your house with you and who are some other family members that you really care about. Once you have your thoughts, you can start coloring and decorating and drawing their faces. I'm going to pause the video for a little bit and I want you to think about who in your family do you care about? Write them down. When you're ready, unpause the video and come back so we can keep working. Good job. Thanks for coming back, friends. All right, so we are going to get started. You should have your names down or you should have your thoughts in your brain of who and what you're going to draw today. So I'm going to start with my brown crayon because everyone in my family has brown hair. So while you color and decorate, you can watch me or you can get started on your picture. But what you're going to be working on today is staying inside the dotted line box. Don't go outside because it'll go to someone else's card. And you're going to be drawing and coloring the people in your family that you really care about. When you come back, we are going to talk about what to do tomorrow. But today, all you're going to work on, friends, is coloring and decorating, just like I am. So if you have just a mom and dad at home and no brothers or sisters, you can draw mom and dad. If you have a grandma or a grandpa that you really want to draw, go ahead and start drawing them. But what we're going to do is you're going to include all the people that you really care about. When you think you are all done and you've colored and drawn all your family members and you have their names written down and there's no more coloring that you are going to be doing today, then you are going to stop and not do anything else until tomorrow. But if you have some more coloring to do, I want you to keep working until you are all finished. You'll know you're finished because your paper has all the physical traits that we've talked about and it has everybody's name written down. So I am almost finished with mine because they have all their physical traits. They have their hair, their eyes, their nose, their ears. When yours looks similar to mine, you're going to stop for today. Keep these cards in a very special place for our lesson tomorrow. Good job, friends.